pretty much is almost dead. Like, that alone is just nasty, but Bane's on the other team. And Gyro's alone. So I honestly think that Weaver might actually pull ahead for this one.
Hmm. You know, when Nyx Assassin gets level 6, I'm actually kind of afraid for the Necro and for the Bane Elemental. Because, like, they are really mana intensive heroes with their spells. So if Nyx Assassin just ganks them and, you know, stun and mana burn, etc., they have nothing to you know, counter initiate.
Mm-hmm.
They can just run and to wait to be right click down.
I actually
So
think
if Nixon plays well, I think those two heroes are gonna get like shut down really easily, as well as Windrunner, of course.
in the beginning though, I think Weaver. What's going to happen is when Nyx hits 6, I think he's going to go after the Weaver more, just because the Weaver is going to control the late game, and they want to shut him down as much as possible. So I think, I mean, even earlier than that, they're probably going to smoke up and go for the mid. But you know, we'll see how that plays out.
I would actually go for the Necro because if he gets the Aghanim Scepter, it just takes out the possibility of buyback from your main carries, so that's not good at all. And besides, if you initiate on a Weaver with your Vendetta and you just don't impale immediately or just don't burn enough mana out of him, you can just time lapse it.
It gives him enough time, right?
So that's why I was thinking more about Main Elemental and Necro and maybe Windrunner that from Weir, because Weir can just escape because his Sukuchi is only 60 mana worth, while you know the Nightmare is 160, 165.
Right. No, I mean definitely it's whoever's quick on the trigger. Um, Actually, looking at this too, looking at all of Radiant team, I mean they're all weak. There's no real tank on them. I mean Necro would probably be the closest one to it, you know, if once he gets his items, but generally they don't really have any, you know, strong heroes like health-wise. So I mean he can kind of go after almost whoever he wants. If you think about it that way too. But yeah, I mean agreeing with you on the Necro one. That's if you go after the Necro first before he gets his items, that's gonna be pretty big too. Hopefully Darkseer can stop most of that with his Iron Shell. Man, these pauses. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Tactical pause.
Tactical pause.
The game didn't even start and it's all about tactics. Whee! I feel like we talked about like almost everything right now.
Yeah, just wait. Actually, when there's like a long pause on stream, you just say, okay guys, and we come back after these messages, and we don't say anything, we just turn the music off and wait for a lobby. But, and I think actually Team Elephant is like from a Spanish speaking community.
I have no idea about that. I mean, all I know is that
WW Spanish.
All I know is WWD plays on XDL and he plays very well.
Okay, who do you think is gonna win the trial line?
Let's see. With the room, I'm gonna say it's gonna be the Fun Machine's gonna win that. And the main reason I say that is because they have very passive. They have defensive heroes like Earthshaker, Bane. You know, those are mainly like defensive type heroes, and I think they'll get harass. I think the Radiant side will harass, but I still think the Dire side Trialing would definitely win it. I mean, they have Lifestealer and Rubik and then Nyx. Those are three really powerful heroes, and not just the hero look edge, but when you go for an aggressive tri-lane, you are more unlikely to win. If you have like 3 of the same heroes, you're more likely to win as a passive than you are because it's, you know, it's your jungle, it's your area. It's your hometown. What about you? What do you think?
I was actually gonna say the same because, well, there is some kind of initiation. They can actually try to burst one of the two force to death. Actually, Lifestealer as well because he doesn't have that much of a HP pool beginning of the game.
I think it was
And if
rage.
they like, it takes a lot more of skill or a lot more precision to burst one of the TFM players that just to counter initiate and get a kill from if you want to kill Rubik or Nyx or Lifesteal, you have to Shackle, then Nightmare, then Fisher, but you know, time it perfectly so it's he can't rage out or he can't carapace out, and you have to actually take also care of the Rubik because he can just telekinesis the one that is following up with his spell. So yeah, I would actually say that TFM has it easy here.
Yeah, I mean,
And besides, Nixus doesn't can only skill mana burn first or like on level 2 and just burn the mana out of the Earthshaker because his stun is actually also a lot mana worth. It's
oh yeah.
mana intensive.
The only thing that blows is, well, the only bright side of Earthshaker is that his in is so low, so it won't do as much mana burn. I mean, that's it. And plus, you know, with looking at Nyx, I mean, the mana burn was changed where it's only 3.5 at level 1. So, I mean, it's not as much, but still. I think he'll lose like
Yeah, but
40 mana per hit, and, you know, Nyx, however, will lose 100 mana for it. So it's, I think he'll. I mean, yes, if you go for the Earthshaker, yes, he'll get screwed more. But I think if you look at mana output, I think it'd be better off to go for like the Bane or something with the mana.
yeah, like better the Bane or the Windrunner, especially the same amount,
Oh, on it, yeah, that's true.
kinda. Just one more for the. But I think this is going to be a
It's gonna be a fun game.
Windrunner, I suppose.
It's gonna be a pause game. So yeah, everyone, thank you for joining in right now. Just a really quick go over. I got Zippo1 with me. Might as well do this since we're waiting. Got Zippo1 with me, the infamous Zippo1, by the way. One of the top Spanish-speaking casters of Dota 2. I'll give him a little plug. Sorry, it doesn't sound.
Are you on stream,
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely streaming this. And I'm Rakudo, Twitch TV Rakudo1. Feel free to follow if you like. If you don't like, then you can say, hey, you suck. You comment on what I'm saying if you don't like it. Yada, yada. Um, this is CEVO. Feel free to always check out CEVO.com. Season 3, Week 3 we're going at right now. It's all good in the hood. No one says that. I said that. Man, these paws. Woo!
What's with all the scribbling?
I feel like I should go get a snack break. Oh, we can make... Yeah, let's make fun stuff. Well, look at that. Like, I do one line, but like it made a bunch of lines for some reason. Damn. Win-wins. Alright. Let's do jokes. Zippo, you got any jokes for me?
Well, I might remember some. Let's see.
Oh, in the meantime, we're thinking a joke. We could do really random, cool things you can do. How about this? All right, so Lifestealer. If you have a Midas, if you open wounds, a neutral creep, and then minus it, you'll get that health. Remember that. Rubik. If Rubik gets an alt stick, if he steals someone's alt and they don't have an alt stick, it'll do the alt stick's damage. That's a little note right there too. Whoa.
Mind blown.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, what else do we got? If you're Darkseer, if you have a lifesteal or whatever, if you Iron Shell lifesteal it, he jumps in you, and then you Iron Shell yourself. For that time when there's both Iron Shells up, it'll do double the damage of Iron Shell. So, yeah. Oh, you got a
Fun,
joke?
fun fact.
Give me a joke.
Yeah, I was actually trying to Google some jokes, but I don't know what the Americans are into. Like, I suppose blunt jokes. Like, yeah, just going for the blunt joke.
Alright, I got one. A man walks
What
into
do
a
a
bar.
blonde and a okay?
No,
What
no, no,
do
go.
a blonde and a car have in common?
A blonde and a car have in common? I don't know what.
Okay, this is actually a pretty bad joke. They can both drive you crazy.
Oh, it's so cheesy. I love it.
Lame. Okay, I'm going for Joe Mama jokes. Okay, that's I suppose it's normal. But
Yo mama's so fat. I got
Joe
one.
Mama.
Yo mama's so fat that she tripped over Walmart, stumbled over Kmart, and landed on Target.
Well, I found that like the same damn joke. Like your mom is so fat she tripped on 4th Avenue and landed on 12th.
My my child is growing a full of dough hold. Wow, this pause. This is by far the longest pause I've ever been in Dota. Just throwing it out there. I think he's getting like a blowjob. Oh, there we go! Yeah, applause. He's back.
Oh.
All right, we're about to get to the game.
That's nice. Your mom is like a race car. Did you know? Your mom is like a race car. She burns through 4 rubbers at night.
Oh.
Holy shit, that's like, oh no, he didn't. Internet jokes.
Crazy. All right, at least this
CC
game is
jokes
finally
are
going.
fun.
Yeah, Weaver coming up the last hits right there with 2. No.
Oh my god, it's amazing. How does he do it? Well, pretty nice actually, that's pretty
It's like I left me on top of everything. I feel like right now all 3 all 3 lanes can be like really close to killing anybody. All right, is there gonna be action? Are you gonna sleep and Fisher? Nope, nothing going on. Wait.
No, there's gonna be nothing. Wait. There, okay, there. He's
There's
stripping the pool. He just wasted mana for nothing. Okay, there goes initiation.
Left Steeler is taking up a raging and going to Fisher. Gonna do what he can to defend himself. Getting people off guard. The shackle's going down. Not enough damage though. Sleeping to Nyx just to not do anything. He's gonna come back up. He has a stun. Fisher's gonna.
Stun.
Nope.
Come on.
All right, nothing.
Okay, no.
That was just a push and pull.
Yeah, that was just like, I don't know what it just saw.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna harass you, I'm using my spell, and then I use my spell, but we actually don't get anything from it, we just waste mana because we can.
There's nothing wrong with that, by the way, so I don't want to hear it. However, right now, Darkseer, pulling a lot of pressure on the Necro, but however, Necro is definitely doing well for himself. I mean, eight last hits right off the bat. And Weaver just pulling up ahead with 10. Both at 10. Oh. So definitely looks like the Weaver and the Necro are doing the best they can right now, and they're pulling ahead with that. So that's definitely good for them.
Well, Necro is just benefiting out from his passive.
Mhm.
If he gets those last hits, he's gonna get the regen, and then the Iron Shield is just not gonna matter.